ಹೆಸರು ಪ್ರೇರಣಾ, ನಾನು ಭರವಸೆ ತಂಡದಿಂದ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಸೊ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಕಸ ನೋಡೋಕೆ ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಬೇಜಾರಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಅನ್ಕೋಬೋದು ನಾವು ಒಂದಿನ ಇದನ್ನು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸರಿ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಎವ್ರಿ ಟೈಮ್ ನಾವು ಈಚೆ ಹೋದಾಗೂ ನಾವು ಒಂದೊಂದು ಕಸನೂ ಈಚೆ ಬಿಸಾಕಬಾರ್ದು ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಬಿಲೀವ್. ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಅನ್ಕೋಬೋದು ನಾವು ಒಬ್ಬರು ಸರಿ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸರಿ ಆಗ್ತಾರ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ನಾನೇನು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂದರೆ ನಾನು ಈಚೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಕೂಡ ಏನಾದರೂ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ನಾನು ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಬಿಸಾಕಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಗಾಡಿಲೇ ಹಾಕೋ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನನ್ನಿಂದ ಈಗ ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ನನ್ನ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಯಾರೂ ಬಿಸಾಕಲ್ಲ. ಮುಂಚೆ ಟು ಬಿ ಹಾನೆಸ್ಟ್ ನನ್ನ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮ ತಂಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬಿಸಾಕ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಬಟ್ ನಾನು ಒಬ್ಳಿಂದ ಇವಾಗ ಯಾರೂ ಬಿಸಾಕಲ್ಲ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ ಇರೋ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸೂ ಭಯ ಪಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ವಾಪಸ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಒಬ್ಬರು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಒಂದು 10 ಜನ ಕಲಿತಾರೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸ್ಯಾಡ್ ಟು ಸಿ, ಬಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ನಾವೇ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Started to fall, and where were you? How could I know you were falling too? Grabbing the wind, cutting my skin, but it's hard because I'm falling. Tell me why I'm falling. Oh, life's calling, but it's hard because I'm falling.
Some gudka packets, plastic bottles, cigarette packets, anything else? Beer bottles. Sorry? Food covers. Okay. First of all, huge round of applause to this guy, Vinay, Mohan and team, because they do it every day. Thank you so much, Mohan and Vinay. This is an initiative by I am even along with Bloggers Army and of course Barvase. The whole idea of vlogging is not just coming over here, picking up trash and going back home and again generating trash. If you observe, just take a wild guess how much waste is generated in Bangalore. Take a wild guess. You'll be absolutely wrong. One dinadalli Bangalore ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಸ ಜನರೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? Shreyans knows the answer, so how much waste is generated in Bangalore? Take a guess. It's just take a wild guess. Absolutely fine. One ton. Any other tons? 6,000 tons. It's actually a little bit more, but on average 6,000 tons is what Bangalore generates. In that, let's assume 50% is organic waste. Let's assume nature will take care. Even if you mix it, it cannot be composted, but let's assume nature will take care of it. Balance 50%, if you see, 10% is your reject waste, which is unfortunately cannot be avoided. All your syringes, medical waste, biomedical waste and all that stuff. In that, if you see predominantly razors and disposable pads are causing a lot of harm. Since there are quite a mix of boys and girls, I want to talk about this. There's something called sustainable menstruation. If basically men get beard, women menstruate, as simple as that. So there are multiple options for sustainable menstruation wherein you can go for reusable cloth pads or of course cups. Secondly, even for men, there are razors which are stainless steel ones which can be used multiple times rather than just using a disposable and throwing it off. Right? On average, study says close to 60% of the waste pickers have skin diseases. Who is responsible? Each one of us. The kind of food waste that you Swiggies and Zomatos that you put it in the dry waste, assuming it will be recycled? No. ನೀವು ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಡ್ರೈ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ or MRF ಹೋದರೆ it will stink with lots of flies because so much of food waste is thrown along with dry waste. I'm sure Bharosa team has done so many food drives. Many a times, if there is a food waste that is there along with the plastic waste, it will stink. So the message for us is not telling boss will not order in Swiggy and Zomato. Unfortunately, that's the current scenario. Go ahead and order that, but make sure that you wash it. All those containers can be recycled if you wash it. Same is the case with toys, books, clothes. So many things can be recycled. Rather, first is reuse. Deal to the need. If you know about this Kadlekai Parshe, which Malleshwaram and Baswangadi does every year, we have been using quite a many cloth getting converted from your bed sheets or your curtains to cloth bags, right? So that's the idea of plogging. Plogging is not just picking up trash. While the concept is about picking trash, but the idea is to ensure that we don't generate waste, and then whatever is generated, reuse to the extent possible. Clear? So the message is not picking trash, but the message is, can I say no to a paper cup? Can I say no to a disposable pad? Can I say no to a disposable razor? It's equally applicable for men and women as well. So much of waste is generated by both the genders, right? So start thinking on those lines rather than blogging. Blogging, yes, we'll continue to blog. Unfortunately, there's so much of trash that we need to blog. But the message is from your own houses, from your own apartment, from your own office, corporates, right? So we'll wind up with the pledge, but ensure the message is clear, and more importantly, spread the word. Because today there are about 20 volunteers. When we started, it was just 2. Similarly, Baros has started initially, then we have huge volunteers thanks to the social media. Use social media in a right way and spread the message. Tag Bloggers Amish, tag IMUN, and of course Baros as well. We'll spread the word together. Clear? How many of you remember the pledge in the morning? You know, okay. One is rethink. Basically rethink about your lifestyles. Second is refuse. You want to refuse your plastics, reduce wastage, reuse whatever possible. Last stage is recycling. Then respect Mother Nature and rejoice. Come Bharti, you're not there in any of the pledges, come. You give it to somebody else, you can be. One of you can capture this, please.
Basically, any states that we visit or maybe countries that we visit, right? Like most of the time they talk, 100 years or 200 years as history. Like, they say it is 100 years old or 200 years old, like 300 years old. But this is like something which is built in, 1537. So that is like almost 16th century. So that is when the, lake was built by, yeah, of course, Kempegowda, none other than any. Okay, so like this place is called Hulsoor, right? Why do we call it as Hulsoor? Yeah, I told them this story before they come, so they're repeating. So this famous was very, famous for the jackfruits. So in Kannada they call it as Halasu. So Halasina Uru has become your Hulsoor today. So basically here, as you can see, like this, one of the main rivers that lake that we can see. You have Sangidang and other so many things. But Bangalore had more than 200 plus lakes. Today what we have is only like, the countable things. You can literally count how many lakes that we have. That has gone with the name of, like developments and so many other things. And few has gone because of the negligence of our own citizens. So today, what you have is only the protected piece of, very small amount. But it was like huge than this. So this kind of pollutions can definitely, cause the minimization of the lakes, and that can hugely impact Bangalore. And being a Bangaloreans, you already have so many, problems when it rains, right? So people say like there is no water supply properly, drainage is not there. All those things can get solved only if you have a proper lake system. So that was built by Kempegoda and spoiled by again the same, different people of Bangaloreans. So us being a Bangaloreans, of course, like most of us, even if we come from a different places, right? It's a place that has given everything to us. So let's keep it clean and, make sure that we work for it and, protect it. So thank you so much once again for whoever joined today. Thanks a lot.
Hard, you began to cry. The tears are making you blind. The future's far away, but I will stay. I will stay. Just take a leap of faith. We'll find a way for you and me. Can't look back and run from what I feel inside. There's no more time to hide. Because I feel again, I feel again, oh now I feel again, we're bringing this back to life. I feel it again, I feel it again, I feel again. We're bringing this back to life. Help me find the right words to say to get us back on our way. Can we try to fight against the grain of throwing out what we made? The future's far away, but I will stay. I will stay because I feel again. I feel again. Oh now I feel again. We're bringing this back.
ಅಂತ ಭರವಸೆ ಟೀಮಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕೇನು ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಕೆರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಲೇಕ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ತುಂಬ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟು. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಅದೇ ನಮ್ಮ ವಾಟರ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ಗೆ ಮೇನ್ ಸೋರ್ಸು. ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿರೋ ವಾಟರ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಕೆರೆಗಳನ್ನ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾಪಾಡ್ಕೋತೀವೋ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನಮಗೆ ಹ್ಯುಮಿಡಿಟಿ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತು ನಮಗೆ ನೀರಿನ ಅಭಾವ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಆ ನೀರನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕ್ಲೀನಾಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಅದ್ರ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತ ಇರೋ ಸರೌಂಡಿಂಗ್ಸ್ನ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಕು ಮತ್ತು ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಹಾಕ್ತೀರ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಇದು ಬರೀ ಅಲ್ಸೂರು ಲೇಕಿಗೆ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಎಲ್ಲ ಲೇಕ್ ಹತ್ರ ಇರೋ ಜನಗಳು ಇದೊಂದು ಇನಿಷಿಯಾಲಿಟಿ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್. ಅದು ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಸೂರಿಗೆ ಬಂದುಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಇದೊಂದೇ ನಮಗೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿರೋದು ಕೆರೆ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು ಕೆರೆಗಳಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೆರೆಗಳ ಹತ್ರ ಇರೋ ಜನಗಳು ಈ ಒಂದು ಇನಿಷಿಯಾಲಿಟಿ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತ ಇರೋ ಗಲೀಜುಗಳನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಸಿಟಿ. ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ದ ಗಾರ್ಡನ್ ಸಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಹೆಸರು ತೊಗೊಳಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಭರವಸೆ ಟೀಮಿಂದ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ನೀವು ಕೈ ಜೋಡಿಸಿ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಸೇರಿಕೊಂಡು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರನ್ನ ಗಾರ್ಡನ್ ಸಿಟಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತೀವಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Tell me why I'm falling. Oh, life's calling, but it's all because I'm falling, 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 falling. future's far away, but I will stay. I will stay. Just take a leap of faith. We'll find a way for you and me. Can't look back and run from what I feel inside. There's no more time to hide, because I feel again. I feel again. Oh, now I feel again. We're bringing this back to life. I feel it again. I feel it again. I feel again. We're bringing this back to life. Help me find the right words to say to get us back on our way. Can we try to fight against the grain of throwing out what we made? The future's far away, but I will stay. I will stay, because I feel again. I feel again. Oh, now I feel again. We're bringing this back to life. We're picking up where we left off and on again. We never
Reduce, reuse, recycle, remove, respect Mother Nature, finally be happy. So rejoice. Clear? ಕನ್ನಡ ಬರುತ್ತಾ? ರೈಟ್. ಇಂದಿನಿಂದ ನನ್ನ ಕಸ ನನ್ನ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಸ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ, ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಕಸ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ. From today, I will not litter. I will segregate the waste in right ways. I will encourage recyclable products only. As I said earlier, I am not doing this for Instagram or WhatsApp. Reduce, 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 reuse, recycle, remove. Thank you so much. That's the message. Sunil, a quick line and then we'll wind up.
So thank you so much for all the volunteers who joined us today. So I think